Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 132, Calculus with Applications, Section 12.1, Problem 22. This is Section 12.1, Problem number 22. It says find the derivative of the function f of x equals 8 times square root of x plus x times square root of 8. So to get this problem started, I have to replace the square root on the x. I have to make it an exponent of 1/2. The square root on the 8 actually is fine. So let's rewrite this. So again, it's not f prime yet. This is just f of x. F of x equals, instead of 8 times square root of x, I'm going to write it as 8 times x to the 1/2 power. Now the other piece, I'm just going to leave it. Now, a natural question is, well, how come I have to replace the square root on the x, but I can leave the square root on the 8? That's a good question. And the answer is, the x is a variable. Square root of 8 is just a number. It's like 2 point something. So this is x times 2 point something. Whereas this square root of x is not just a plain number. Now I can go ahead and do the derivative, the f prime. F prime of x equals, so the first piece of the problem, 8 times x to the 1/2 power. The exponent's going to come down times the number in front. So the exponent of 1/2 comes down times the number in front, which is 8. 1/2 times 8 is 4. X to the 1 less power. So 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. Now again, when I do minus 1, I always say think of it as 2/2. So 1/2 minus 1 can be written 1/2 minus 2/2. The minus 1 written as a 2/2 gives you a common denominator of 2. The numerator is 1 minus 2, there's your negative 1. So when you reduce the exponent of 1/2 by 1, it comes out to minus 1/2. Now, the x times square root of 8. What you have here is just a number. It's like a weird decimal with this square root. It's 2 point something again, times x to the first. Well, as we saw in previous problems from this section, like problems 5 and 6, when you have an x to the first times a number, the derivative is just the number. So that is the answer, 4x to the negative 1/2 times square root of 8. And we can clean it up a little bit if you like, but this is really far enough. This is good this way. But if you'd like, you can do f prime of x equals 4 over x to the positive 1/2 plus square root of 8. Right? Because a negative exponent means that the variable is really coming from the denominator. That's why I put the x to the 1/2 underneath. And then if you want to, you can even take it one step further. F prime of x equals, instead of 4 over x to the 1/2, if you like, you can write it as 4 over square root of x. And the square root of 8, again, is just a number. It can just stay the way it is. So I'll say the final answer is f prime of x equals 4 over the square root of x plus the square root of 8.